Hey, I'm Murray Milhuish, host of the OGV Energy Let's Talk Transition podcast. Today we're at All Energy, the renewables exhibition and conference in Glasgow, and we'll be meeting some interesting people leading the energy transition and finding out about some of the latest technologies. So, let's go and have a look at the show. Hello there. So, tell us, why did you choose to exhibit at All Energy today?
It's great, isn't it, All Energy? You can really feel a buzz about it. And we're doing this primarily for the UK market because we've got new products coming into the UK market. We can see onshore coming back in terms of the auctions, and therefore we're trying to engage with our customers and talk about the exciting pipelines that they've got for the UK.
So tell me, why have you come to All Energy today?
So this event is a staple in the fixture, to be honest with you, in the calendar. It's so wide-ranging, it has everybody across all sectors, and I think working in the supply chain, it's really important to have a view on various different technologies, see the progress that's there, but more often than not, it's just to catch up with some familiar faces that you don't actually have to put in the diary or have a Teams call with. You can bump into them and have a chat.
That's right, it's much better, isn't it? And tell me, Ian, Globe Energy Group's got a really interesting place in the Scottish supply chain. Tell us more.
It's quite a unique place actually, Maury. So we own and operate the Port of Nigg, based up in the Cromarty Firth. And as a business, we do shipping, marshalling, logistics. We've actually staged 2.6 gigawatts of assets through our port. So we're in a position of advantage where we've actually already got a track record in offshore wind. But we're not just looking to do this on our own. We can't do it on our own. And in fact, that wider supply chain engagement is so important to us. So again, speaking on this morning's panel session about where are we relative to the delivery targets in 2030, which is obviously 50 gigawatts we're looking at. 5 gigawatts of that's actually floating offshore wind. And if you work back the logic, we need to start putting spade in the ground now in terms of building quayside and working the technology and the substructure. So that's manufacturing and the skills that are required to deliver at scale. So yeah, it's an exciting time, but hugely challenging.
So Simon, why did you come to All Energy today?
So we came to All Energy today to really talk about energy transition. ABB's position is around energy transition being an evolution rather than a revolution. And All Energy is really relevant to that in the basis that we're talking about hydrocarbons still being super important in that transition, but renewables, growth in renewables and how we transition to renewable energy over the time frame to meet our 2035 targets of zero emissions for energy production and ultimately net zero for the UK by 2050.
And what capabilities and technology is ABB bringing to the market to support that transition?
So we have technologies in terms of manufacture and project implementation across electrification and automation, and a number of new, ever-increasing onboarding of digital tools to that as well. So everything from variable speed drives and motors in terms of plant level production efficiency through to full-scale system management and automation of offshore wind farms.
So, Oliver, tell me all about this.
So this is the O2. It's the world's largest, most powerful tidal turbine. It's rated at 2 megawatts. It's installed up at the European Marine Energy Centre. It's been built with 80% UK content, something we're particularly proud about, and it's running on a commercial operation for 15 years at the moment, let's say, up at the European Marine Energy Centre. So powering approximately 2,000 homes in and around the UK here at the moment.
Oh, phenomenal. So it's actually been proven in service, right?
This is correct. So this is our commercial demonstrating project. It's unique, as I said, in the fact that it's the largest tidal turbine in the world. But it's also unique in the fact that it was funded with construction debt finance, and then that was refinanced into an operational bond funded through a combination of the Scottish National Investment Bank and the Abundance crowdfunding platform. So this is a commercially operating unit, has a revenue support mechanism under the previous renewable obligation certificates. And as I said, that's going to run for a commercial period of 15 years. And what we're looking to do at the moment is to expand that and put multiple machines next to this to build this up to an array level. And we'll be doing that now following the contracts for difference that we secured in allocation round 4. So it'll be 7.2 megawatts joining this machine up in Orkney for another 3 devices that will be installed.
Now, I've not come across X Academy before, Matt, so please tell me about it.
Of course, yeah. So X Academy was launched in January 22, so we are relatively new in that sense. We are an energy transition skills organisation, so absolutely focused on developing people professionally for the energy transition in all its shapes and forms. We are a not-for-profit subsidiary of Exodus, who we're here with today, and really excited to attend the event and just talk to more people about what X Academy is doing in the skills and jobs space.
Brilliant. And who can get involved in X Academy?
So it's a 2-year fixed programme in terms of the people that come through the academy. And in that sense, anyone can apply, anyone can get involved. We have people joining the programme who are fresh out of university, so graduates. We have people joining the programme who are sort of reskilling completely from, say, oil and gas. And we have people who have maybe done a few years in industry, in any particular industry, but want to go down the energy transition route, and they can come and join the programme as well.
So Cameron, tell us, why did you come to All Energy today?
There's a real opportunity here to connect with potential customers and users of our Blue Star technology, as well as the all-important supply chain. There's an amazing industry here in Scotland who's going to be critical in helping us build this stuff.
Great, and Blue Star really is a tremendous piece of technology, and it's an incredible scale, isn't it? Can you just show us how it works, Cameron?
So Blue Star is our hinge draft technology. So we have 2 hulls connected by a hinge. Waves cause a rotation about the hinge that drives a generator and produces electricity, obviously at a much bigger scale, something looking more like this.
Great. And when we met in the podcast, the system was out doing trials off Orkney, is that right?
That's right. So we have a system in the water that looks like this, that's generating power from ocean waves and providing that electricity down to a demonstration system of subsea equipment, including a subsea battery system, a subsea control module, and a little autonomous underwater vehicle. So we're providing power and communications to stuff offshore, so it's completely over the horizon, no grid connection at all.
And that's done in conjunction with Verloom and Baker Hughes, is that right?
Verloom, Baker Hughes. We have 3 energy companies involved, Harbour Energy, Serica Energy, and a company called PTTEP, contributing almost £1 million to the technology.
That's fantastic. It's great to hear these big energy companies really making a difference to the energy transition.